Hello buddy, OTM here today. You're gonna be developing a game. Once again, we're gonna be developing our little farming game. Last episode, we upgraded our little house here. We upgraded the farmhouse, but now we are gonna go into the laptop system. We're gonna go into our player here. I'm just gonna duplicate this box for now. I'm gonna just go down here. I want it to be so when we look at our laptop, it will, when we press E, it will allow us to interact with it. So basically what this needs to do is we need to do a thing over here. Actually, wait a minute. What we need to do is when it casts to the laptop, when it senses the laptop when in your looking range, we're gonna put with laptop for right now. We're gonna take this, we're gonna let go, we're gonna hit set, we're gonna connect that up and hit true. Now we're gonna do the opposite when it ends overlap. So we're just gonna basically just duplicate, and we're just gonna connect that up. Now we just disable that. So basically what this is gonna do is when you see the laptop, recognize that we're next to that, like we can see that that's in distance of our like interact area, if that makes sense. We're gonna go onto the action. I'm going to go over here and go into the pressed area. I'm gonna hit branch, right? The branch is the condition. You just drag with laptop. So if it's pressed, if it isn't with the laptop, if that is false, we're gonna see if it's actually a tool that we're looking at when you press E. But you see, if it is the laptop, I want it to create a widget. We're going to go right click down here, and we're going to go to user interface, and we're going to go to widget blueprint, and we're going to call this the laptop GUI. So I'm just going to remove all of this. We're going to remove that. We're going to keep the event construct in there for later on. Text right up top, right? We're going to anchor it there. We're going to put text as money. And we're gonna put that. I'm just gonna call this money text. And we're gonna make this a variable for later on. Okay, so now we're gonna add some buttons so we can select if we want to buy tools, we want to buy vehicles. We're gonna drag the text, we're gonna put it into the button, scale it a little bit. Now we're gonna put it at the top. What I'm actually gonna do, we're gonna take the button, we're gonna drag it up here, panel. Yeah, panels. And we're going to go to horizontal box, we're going to drag that out. We're going to have that at the top of the screen here. And we're going to put this all the way across. Like that. Actually, maybe like that. There we go. So we're going to have this at the top. We're going to drag the button into the horizontal box. Now it's like that. So we're going to do that. We're going to scale the box. And then you see our button here. We're going to go over here and call this text tools. And now in this, we're gonna put this to fill for right now. I kind of like it on fill. And then we can add more buttons. It'll fill up all the space. We're gonna call this tools button. We're gonna have that variable. And now we're gonna go to a vertical box. And we're going to drag this on the side. Now what this is gonna be is this is actually gonna be hidden at the beginning. So the visibility, it's gonna be hidden. When we click on the tools, it's going to pull up a list of different tools. Then when we click on the button for the tool, we can hit purchase. And it will appear in our farmland. We're going to add a button to the vertical box. We're going to add text to the button. And as always, we're going to make the button fill. So now we're going to call this button ho. So in the text, we're just going to say ho. And save. Basically, in the tools, we're going to go over here, we're going to go scroll down, we're going to hit on clicked. And what it's going to do is it's going to take the whole button, not whole button, it's going to take the vertical box, we're going to make the vertical box variable. We're going to compile, save, go to the graph, and when you click the tools button, we're going to get the vertical box variable, we're going to get it. And basically, what's going to happen is when you click on that, it's going to set the visibility of the vertical box to true. So this is you'll be able to see this now. And when you click on this little button down here, that will say purchase. And now we just need to put the anchor at the bottom. Now when we click on the home button, this is going to show this. So the button needs to be hidden. When you go over here, we're going to grab our purchase button. And we're going to set visibility to visible. So now what I have to do is I have to X out of that. I have to go into our player GUI. I have to go to true. I gotta do create widget. And now we go over here, we select our laptop GUI, and we add to viewport, and now we are all set. So now let's test this out. We're gonna hit play. Oh, I'm on top of this. Okay, so now we're gonna click on this. As you can see, our tools thing pops up, but you might notice we can still move around. Like, we can still move around, we can't click on this. So let's fix that real quick. So this is why I saved the event construct. So what we want to do is I'm going to drag this up here, right click, get player control. Once we do that, we're going to go over here and type in show mouse cursor, set show mouse cursor. We're going to connect that, click true. Now we're going to drag this out and set input mode to UI only. What that means is it's going to focus on the widget itself. So we're just going to have it to, we're not going to change that. Next side of this, we're going to hit play. Now we will test our GUI. Bang, and now we have our mouse cursor. We can click on tools, and the hole pops up. When we click on home, we have the purchase button. I'm gonna put it on auto. I'm gonna put the whole button in audio so it isn't as big. Vehicles. We're gonna put this to fill. So that is going to be it for this episode of creating a farming game. Next episode, we will add money, and we will add the ability to purchase tools and vehicles will come later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and also subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye. I forgot to add an exit button. Whoops. Also, I added this fridge. Nothing complex. You can't interact with it or anything, but yeah, forgot to mention that in the video.